Shoulders, shoulders, and shoulders. Did I say shoulders? Everybody loves to train shoulders. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, or an alien, you like to train your shoulders, I guarantee you. But the problem is, it's also one of the most common areas for people to get pain, irritation, and annoyance problems that prevents you from training your shoulders. So today we're going to talk about the causes of shoulder pain and also the corrections so you guys can fix that and move right along. So basically, you guys, if we think about the shoulder, it's a ball and socket joint, which means it can move in all three planes of motion. It can go up and down, it can go side to side, and it can go side to side this way in the frontal plane, it can rotate, it can twist, it can go everywhere, okay? And basically, the thing with the shoulder is it's basically like this thing that pivots all around, so it can move in any direction. It's not like your elbow, for example. The elbow can only do this. It can only flex and extend. So it's a very simple joint compared to the shoulder, which is very complex. That's also why the shoulder has problems and it hurts and it gets into these pain things. One of the main causes of this is called upper body cross syndrome, okay? This is what happens to us in our everyday life, you guys. We spend so much time sitting at desks, texting, driving cars, doing things in general in poor posture, and what happens is we get areas of our body that get inhibited and weakened, and we get some areas that get over tight and overactive, and that's when we get pulled out of position, and then we train that way, and that causes pain. So upper body cross syndrome, I can show you right here. Here's a nice neutral kind of position for my shoulders, okay? So they're sitting in a good spot, I can move them all around, they feel pretty good. But what happens if I sit down, or if I get this dang thing out, and I start texting? Well, over time, my shoulders start to creep forward, and then here's me. Heads forward, tightening up my neck, sternocleidomastoids getting tightened up, pec minor, pec major, tightening up, and is pulling the shoulders forward, you guys. So what happens when the shoulders get pulled forward is I get into this type posture. And then these muscles in the back, the traps, the scaps, the rhomboids, they go to sleep. They totally get stretched out and weakened. These are overactive and tight. And then guess what? I want to go train. This is obviously exaggerated, you guys, but this subtly happens to you. And then you go train, you're trying to do your presses, you're trying to do your front raises, and your shoulders are killing you. They're burning up and they're dying because they're out of position and you're wearing those joints out hard. So that's the basic definition of the upper body cross syndrome. Basically, it's the fact that we have to create this happy medium for the shoulder girdle to sit and be in a good spot. Now, it's very simple to do, you guys. All you need to do is loosen up the chest. You gotta stretch the chest, roll the front deltoids, the pecs, things like that. Get that to wake up, open up, and then we gotta get the back muscles here to fire up and restabilize us. Very, very basic, you guys. You just need a lacrosse ball, baseball, any kind of ball. You take it, you're gonna pin it onto your pectoral, your front deltoid, you smash up against the wall, and you roll around. I've done videos on this in the past. You can look on the YouTube if you want. I'll put a link in the bottom if you want a little routine to actually do this entire thing. But really, you're just rolling around. You gotta be on the wall, you gotta be pressing hard, you're digging real deep. And that's gonna loosen up those tissues. You can also do some stretches, okay? So you can use the wall. Put your hand on the wall. Lean into it, keep that arm straight, and you're gonna feel the chest stretch. You can use a doorway, you can put your hand back here. Put your hand back and then rotate away. That's gonna open up the chest and stretch. When it comes to waking up the back, any kind of exercise, you guys, where we get those shoulder blades to move. So kind of high rows, if you got a resistance band or something like that, anything where we're gonna pull. Face pulls are a great exercise. Face pull with a rope and a cable, you hold it there and you're gonna pull it into your ears. Bring it forward, bring it back, and we're just waking up those traps, waking up those scaps and rhomboids and getting those to sit. And what ends up happening is that we go from being here in this way over tightened position to getting back here. We've loosened up the chest, we've stabilized the shoulders, and now we have minimal amount of shoulder kind of compaction, things running into each other and all kinds of problems from that, which is going to reduce the pain, reduce the chance that we ever get pain. It's also going to make you a hell of a lot stronger, because when you train in the right position, you're going to train better, you're going to be better, and you're going to be able to train a lot longer. So give these drills a shot, you guys. Loosen up the chest, tighten up the back, and make a ton of gains for the rest of your life.